Iran has anything like the military capability he and other puppets of that regime like to pretend they do.
So we've seen this movie before, and you guys are falling for it like suckers again. All this bullshit about how the Iranian people would like to be bombed and how they would love for America to conduct Israel's war for it. And we should do a regime change, and it'll be easy. We'll be greeted as liberators. It'll be cheap. We won't have to put troops on the ground. Bullshit. You can't run a country from afar. At some point, you're going to have to put troops on the ground. And you know what's going to happen? They're going to get harmed. And when they get harmed, then they're going to come back on TV and say, I can't believe the Iranians did this. I can't believe the Venezuelans did this. We're going to have to hit them more. And then they're going to put in more ground troops. It never, ever works. Every time we interfere with Iran, it creates massive blowback. And then the American people have to pay the price in blood and treasure. I've already seen this disastrous movie in Iraq. I do not want to repeat it. And I'm seeing the same exact bullshit propaganda supporting this war of regime change. And yes, it's obviously on behalf of Israel. Who are we kidding? Look at the Israelis frothing at the mouth. We've seen them for 20 years go, you have to invade Iran on our behalf. You have to invade Iran on our behalf. Okay, well, why doesn't Israel do it? And by the way, look at all this bullshit about how, the Iranians are, the regime is bad guys. Of course they are, but so is Saddam. That didn't mean we should go into Iraq. So Kim Jong-un's a terrible leader, abuses his people so badly in North Korea. How come there's no propaganda against him? Because Israel doesn't have North Korea within Greater Israel. So since it's not related to Israel, there's no talk of the terrible leader of North Korea. How about you guys are worried about state-sponsored terrorism? Israel is a terrorist state. So they killed 2,000 in Iran, these protesters, and I hate that the regime did that. Israel killed 70,000 Palestinians. They occupy 5.5 million of them, and they say they're never going to free them. So why are we helping a terrorist state start another disastrous war in Iraq that we're going to have, in Iran in this case, that we're going to have to pay for?
Okay.
If people don't know this, Iran is 4 times the size of Iraq. They're walking you into another disaster, and I guarantee it. And it'll be for Israel again, and then they'll pretend that it wasn't, and they'll call everyone an anti-Semite. America, listen to me. This isn't our war. I hope the protesters win, but do not let these people sucker you into another multi-trillion-dollar war on behalf of Israel.